Hello everybody, my name is Meta. Welcome back to the channel and welcome for the first time, but also back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. That's right, we are beginning a new series in the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney series, Justice for All. Yes, in the last episode we won the case, finally. This episode was the longest episode that I had to do. It took me like probably months. No, maybe not months. I would say like 8 months. Or yeah, a month to finish this episode. Oh my god, but what an episode it was. Of course, Lana said this was so risky because she was an accomplice, but we are going to begin our first episode in Justice for All. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout, and look who it is! It's our favorite lawyer, it's our favorite attorney, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I don't know his Japanese. I was watching these clips on the different voice clips from both the Japanese and English version, and I already forgot his Japanese name, so yeah. Phoenix Wright, everybody. How did I get into this mess? Even breakfast. That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who is this? Is that the judge? Oh, what have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. By the way, silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Heck? September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Oh, we're already starting with a court case. Cool. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Why do you have such a creepy ringtone? I really shouldn't be dozing off right before trial starts anyway. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. Who the hell are you? Talk about a close call. I introduced you, but... who is this? It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Anyways, as I was saying, so the voice that I usually give the judge, you know, give him that weird voice. Yeah, that's way different from what his voice actually is. Ouch, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Hi. Good morning! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Yeah, not everybody is their best first thing in the morning. Okay, not everybody wakes up in the morning with a bright smile on their face. Sorry, but can you please cheering this down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Oh, wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? Who are you? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Did you kill somebody? Sorry. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had left me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. Okay. What's this girl babbling about? Actually, I really like to watch court proceedings and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I'd like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I don't mean it like that. This is how a defense attorney treats his client, sir. I can't believe this! No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Did I lose my memory? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I think I lost my memory. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please. Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I wouldn't be waking up from? September 8, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 2. Is that guy from the first episode? From the first series? Court is now session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Ah. Maggie Bird. It is you! Oh my god, I have not seen you since like literally the first episode. I didn't remember his voice. I remember his objection though. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Yes? I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses, because the defendant is a member of the police case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. Miss Bird. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Miss Bird! A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me, and besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and, who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to stand. Gumshoe! Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Hey! Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches of the upper path, sir. Landon beat his body up bad and stabbed his neck. Goddamn. Indeed, the details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. The autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see, everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. Well, what? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the R1 button. R1 button, huh? You know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. That's right. Yes, Your Honor. Closing section, save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The R1 button? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found beneath the victim's body? So, this one? Found under the victim's body. Found under the victim's body. Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. Then he grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held onto him as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well, let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Alright. First testimony of the day. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Maggie? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defense's name. Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. Court accepts into evidence. Crime photo 2 added to the court record. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. Touching before your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain this dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. No, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even though they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Huh, like the detective. He does still look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Alright, now first cross-examination of the day. There's someone... Okay. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that this belongs to my client? The lenses are far nearsightedness. and almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the definitive with those glasses? Huh? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what are you saying, detective? Is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's? Something like that. What? I see. So there's no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut. Okay, during his day, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. You must have read the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I don't want to believe it, but... Was it named that of my client? Sorry, was it named that of my client? I think I read that wrong, sorry. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. Maggie. My guy. Sorry. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look at it, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't harm me. I know the picture says Maggie, but... Now that you mention it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. What evidence? So that's what spelling a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. Sorry. And you were certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? There were scratches on the fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. Or... somebody just grabbed his arm, grabbed his hand, and then held his hand and then wrote the name. Yeah. That didn't go well. The writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up, keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir. What? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence but people's profiles as well. I can? Huh. I did not know that. It sure makes things a bit more complicated so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Okay, there's something here more incriminating than glasses. Okay, I don't think. Can I still... yes, I can still check. Thank you. My guy. That's my problem, but I don't remember what it means or how I got there. Hold my own opponent badge shows that I am a defense attorney. Huh. Here say the victim was pushed from the bench area. Okay. And it does look like he's pushed from the bench area. Well. Wait, like from the top? Was he on the ground when he landed? Okay, I might be lost. But he might have read the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Are we sure he did? It says time of death, broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. Okay, it doesn't actually say if he died like instantly though. That's the thing. Because I was gonna say if he died instantly, then yeah. Imagine where the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it's clear the defendant's name Maggie, sir. Thanks for going. I'm glad you're okay. This might be lying or and so no idea what I'm talking about? You find a contradiction with the corrections so then you need. And present that evidence, right? You got it. You can't also present people's okay, yeah. Alright. Question is because because she said that I can she said that I can present profiles as well, but Maggie Bird 22, my client, the only thing I can close that she is a policewoman. Dustin Prince, age 30, the victim of police bandit, seems that he was dating the victim Maggie Bird. Winston Payne, age 53, the prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Detective Dick Gumshoe, age 31, detective local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. You managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I mean, yeah. Wait, look at this guy's eyes. Thing is, can you write something if you got a broken? Oh, of course you can. It's just it's your leg that's broken, not your arm. Okay, let us continue. So, all right. As I was reading the profiles, all right, and then looking at the name, I kind of realized something. All right. I kind of realized something as I was reading the profiles, okay? So we have Maggie Bird, right? And her ex-boyfriend, I guess? Her late boyfriend, Dustin Prince, okay? And in this picture, we have the name Maggie, but it's spelled differently. It's spelled differently than what's spelled. So, I think we present this, and I'm pretty sure we have to present it here or here. Okay, let's just... You mentioned right the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Okay, yeah. I don't like saying it, but it was clear the defendant's name Maggie, sir. Okay, so it might be this one. And then this one? Because it's a different spelling. Unless this guy was just really bad at spelling her name and just spelled it how Maggie is usually spelled? I don't know.
Objection!
Oh, what is it? What's come over me? I think I just blurted out, objection. I yelled at the top of my lungs, figure out stretch ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe, you talking to me, pal? Please say the defense's name for me. There it is, that's what I remember. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, can you answer the defendant's name, if you please? Oh, where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. But that's not what it says on the thing, though. I mean, it's a different spelling, but like same sound, pronunciation. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird called the cat napping. Well, what's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie, M-A-G-G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I didn't even notice. Objection! But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. Who doesn't know how to spell their name correctly? How? Okay, excuse me for saying this, but how dumb how dumb can you be to not know how to spell your own name? Objection! May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please specify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Second testimony of the day, Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had brought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to ask what she should get him. What she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Second cross-examination of the day. Dustin and Maggie. Okay, Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. Price. How do you know about this? Hey, every year in March we have training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit of the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. Okay. It's like they were talking about marriage. Marriage? Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? How old is she? She's 22. 30. Yeah, that's about 8 years. Question is, when did she start, though? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? Well, no, you don't have to marry somebody that's the same age as you. As long as that guy and the other person are both, like, of legal ages. Anything else? No. Hell no. No, that's not what I meant at all. Jason Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Ugh, I think this fella's a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. Just mind your own business. Okay. Why did I get an achievement for that? Anyways, that was so weird. The day of the incident, you mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gone off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. Was it you and Gant? That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. What did she get him? He seems to know a lot about the defendant. Oh, well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give her as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, what's what you say? I know everything that happens under me. If someone so as much scratches their, I really don't need to know that much. Objection! Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the Detective Gumshoe. Oh. That should not be the point of discussion this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. Guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Anyways, moving on. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago? Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? Birthday present? Where did president come from? She got him a glove. Sorry. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Objection! Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there's little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Yes? I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is key to this whole case. Yes! But I don't know what you just said. Now this is Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great! Pressing people, it feels like I've done this before. Because you have. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from you of the most tight-lipped people. Very well, if you're that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Well, why did you say so earlier? How did you go to the court? Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove. Birthday present from Maggie to the victim was custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. Who likes yellow? Who likes the color yellow? I like purple. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. Then one other reason. What's the other reason? This court has heard enough. This case, this victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? No. I'm going to say no. I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name of the ground. Yes, sir. Our third testimony of the day, writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's nail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Or... what I said before. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Is it raining? Can't tell. Okay, first look into the handwriting. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Heh, this is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in the country's actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So what's the result of the investigation? So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything with a scientific investigation. I'd never heard that before. Me neither, nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up, anyway. Show the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. Sorry, go back. Sorry. And what does that prove? Sorry, that was such a dumb question. Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. But wait, there's more. Scratches on his skin? Yep. You can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That's incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. I used to have a microscope. From this we confirmed the victim wrote this name with his right hand. But are you sure though? Are you sure about that? Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. See, I don't think it was. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? He doesn't really write the message with his hand. Right hand. Do you think it would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? The present? What about it? Do we have to present the present? Hang on. But he's not wearing it. But in these photos, it's not there. Okay, I'm gonna guess that this comes over here. I think it's this one over here. Or is it... Well, but... No. The thing is, it's not there. And even this photo too, it's not there. Present. Should I present it? What if I get it wrong? What if I lose a life? I think I'm going to present it here. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be so wrong. That's wrong. Objection! Is it right? Shinigami, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the corp what is special about this glove? Oh, what's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. Why would that be? It's very simple. This glove was made for a left-handed person. It is? It looks right-handed to me. How can you tell it's left-handed? It looks right-handed. Cause, hang on, unless it's in a different angle, I don't know. Left-handed. Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. What? That is why it had to be custom made. I'd never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's always from the picture that it was his... Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah! Objection! I object! Overruled. That's right, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. Left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. unless he was secretly ambidextrous. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. I was right. Order. Was I right? I was right. Either somebody took his hand and then like wrote the name Maggie, obviously the wrong spelling. Sorry, obviously a different spelling. Or a person wrote the name instead and then, I don't know. But somebody definitely grabbed his hand. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. And that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright! Phew. I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we've reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This qualifies... We were not finished. Thank you very much. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. Well, what does it mean, this, Mr. Payne? Prosecution's not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? Who's a witness? What did this witness? When the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Who was it? Order in the court. I believe recess is in order. Afterwards, we will hear from the new witness. I had a feeling this was a bit too easy. I need more information. Let's see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. Close adjourned for recess. To be continued. Justice for all. Number 8, level 43. Amnesia? Can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why did you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on! I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I didn't stick my nose where it doesn't belong, and I try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course! I'd be honored to! Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright? What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card. I said the court record. Can I look at it? Oh, I can't even check it. And start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah. Your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and then tell me. It's probably very important. Okay, Roger. He was on the day of the crime just before 6 p.m. Picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. And then whoever called killed the guy. Dustin killed Dustin, and then wrote her name, but the person didn't know that her name wasn't spelled like Maggie is usually spelled, and spelled it wrong. I knew it. I mean, I didn't know it. I only just made that up. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's this phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Who the hell is this? You were here all along! Oh my god, it's you! Maya! What are you doing here? You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Now who the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too? Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is this a word for worse than abysmal? Abysmal, sorry. Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. Huh? Oh, thanks. I think it's this list. It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I might just dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good, as in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers, members of con artist group? Can I look at it? I can't... Why can't I look at it? I can look at these ones. I want to look at it. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I have no idea. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. I don't think I'm that old. Maya, actually, Miss Wright recess is now over. Please bring your defendant to return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, you see it's a get going? We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I say all the pieces now, more or less. All it says is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this, I can't. Come on, Nick, better get a move on. Yeah. September 8, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 2. Court will not reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on. There's no need to give a preface. Let's hurry and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. Prosecution calls this next witness. Georgia was singing a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Oh, it's you from the beginning. Please say your name for the court witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the Soul Court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a universe, but I'm merely looking for the perfect top notch unbeatable university. Don't you see? I've read the selection process and... Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he, a human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him. And what is your name? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates are only, you need to apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh? Is that how you want to play this? Use your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You open your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me University Student in Transit. Hey, Miss Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you were attached to the word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know... Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know you... What you witness will do, Miss Wellington. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. I thought I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Hold on. Oh wait, unless the one leaning against really is Maggie. Of course, I remember her sweet face. I was out of there pretty definitive there. The only thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The glove. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. Of course he's lying. You may not question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. Cross-examination. So, okay. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No-name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a much-hated, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I had to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university did I go to will directly affect the very future of this country? That arrogant little snot. I remember that. Okay. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool, I guess. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. Gosh, this area is really intolerable. What should I do now? Press harder. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only stand one distant point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain so that you're a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was a little thing that they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's the thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this... Oh, it is, I actually didn't see that. Oh, so it is. I looked at the clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole And yet again, another floor of meaningless words. So about a first-class waste of time. In any case. And how did you know he was a police officer? The hat. You obviously have no idea how powerful my detective reasoning skills are. And with one glance I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle practically. Most of the way it's... Ugh. Oh, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that seem to have come first? Oh, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. She is a spirit medium. Without a soul, I looked up there and admitted the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to say things. I'm about to poke you in the eye. Sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you! Oh my god, I hate him so much. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not care a clear look at her face? Objection! That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. How about you shut up? Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in the court. No. And please remember you have to raise my own voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Yeah, whatever. Customer rescue is that the pretty defendant right there. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous branded product, while you are only a cheap imitation. For some reason, he looks like somebody. He looks very familiar. There is in no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? Oh, what is... the banana? Oh, well, it was actually more than just one. Well, like a bunch of bananas. What would a bunch of bananas be doing there? It's the glove. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. It's really strange. I can hear him say anything about a bunch of bananas. That's Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. What if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else... if he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think! My client is innocent. There's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if he can somehow show he's lying... Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? She's your friend. Okay. I know what it is. It's this one, and then we present this. Alright, can I look at these?
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why did you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Is it the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't look delicious. Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... has bad eyesight? There's nothing about baseball. His bad eyesight. Huh. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? Why ask me about this all of a sudden? Objection! Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake the glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept excuse to your role. Sure, and yet we find out that this fact love is no, but what if you for a fire? I do think there's room enough for you. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Right? You're not wearing glasses today, then. Because they're crushed. Because they're broken. Aren't they? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witness a crime? Were you wearing glasses then? How about a witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who take to get on an arc. She was brave and courageous. Hell, while she didn't do anything wrong, she was still... Which boils down to you not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the one at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by his witness. Objection! But the height of was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the culprit happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It was about 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time they had since they showed up within 10 minutes. So they showed up around 6:55. See, the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like that, like mine, can understand that that girl is the murderer. And yet there you are, right next to the body. She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? Objection! The witness... Sorry. I love his objection. That's why I like making fun of it. The witness has already answered that question. He said that the defendant is the culprit. This is true, Mr. I'm striking a question from the... Oh! Screw you! How can I get more information out of him? But you said you're... Never mind. So I immediately went to call the police station. Immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. What? Why? Hold on. Time of death, 6:28 p.m. What time did he say he saw the body? That he witnessed the thing. 6:45 when I made the call. Hang on. If the body... Is this where it was 6:28? 6:45. Ugh, I'm so bad at math. So, 30, that's 10. So about 25 minutes? Okay. How do you know what time it was? Phoenix, we already went over this. There's a clock. That detective told me, you know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter, I don't believe I was mistaken what time I called. And if I am wrong, then the detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why you? You're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? Must have a lot of time in the freeze since they showed up within 10 minutes. So you're saying that... by 7 p.m., sorry. They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of the day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over gawking. Why did I change his voice? It certainly says something about the most of the people in this country. I can't find anything out the ordinary as testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the report record? Yeah, I guess I should. Okay, hang on. It's... Cause... Hold on, wait, hang on. I need to hear this one again. Sorry, I know we've seen this before, but... Wait, no. He said something about... Hang on, I clicked on the wrong one. This one, sorry, this one. Immediately is in... So... Time of death is at 6:20 p.m. He said that he... So, a short minute might have elapsed before it did. So, you said immediately. You said that you called immediately. But the time of death is at 6:28 p.m. So then you called like 25 minutes later. 25 minutes later? No, not 25 minutes. That's hang on. 28, 30, 10. And then 7 minutes later. That's about 7 minutes later. So would I present it in this one or in this one? Let's try this one first.
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Oh, 15. What? Where did I get 7 from? Oh my god. This is why I failed maths. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Objection! The witness was in shock at the time of the witnessing a terrible murder. Okay. And... okay, but even in shock, you'd still call the cops. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
Objection!
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington. Yes, explain yourself. What are you doing during these 15 minutes? I know what you were doing. You were writing Maggie's name. Answer the question. Hi, telephone, I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. The one that's, like, right next to the body? A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Is it this one? Unbelievable, you lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard so by the rational sense I don't think simple plain people like you can understand. Enough. Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone. Could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here is it. What? Here is it. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we clear this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his cell was caused by a search for a phone booth. If you hadn't... Oh, never mind. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, right? Yes. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you! Objection! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Oh, well, yeah, of course. Everything should be good enough, I think. Is it the numbers? Is it this one? It's very simple. This is yours at the back of my claim. And yet again, you're presenting this cover with an obtuse, meaningless item. Huh? It's obtuse? And meaningless? How did you alone? Why do you think you wouldn't need to look for a phone in the first place? Well, that's because I was looking at evidence and it just hit me. I thought, hey, he really doesn't have to look for a phone. Then why did you hurry up and present the piece of evidence? Now what's that piece of evidence again? Oh! Duh, this! Thank God, I'm so stupid. This one? Right! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. The crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Yeah, why didn't you? What? Objection! Well, what is this? What is reporting the criminal life proof for the defense? Objection! The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is really enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, it's very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? So I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed dozens to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we saw the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation? Yes... Not really. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, before one is before one, if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Yes, Your Honor. I shouldn't have said that there was only one possibility. He presents to the court. Why did the witness call the police right away? This one. Because he wrote the name. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps? That was just an idea. Oh no! Excuse Your Honor, well then. What do you Ah! Damn it. Is it this one? Versus previous evidence, perhaps. Damn it. Damn it, that's 2 lies! Crap. Oh my god. Why did the witness call the police right away? Yes! Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that, you almost gave me a heart attack! These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... Gah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. Yes, they are. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Yes, under the victim's body. Hold her. No, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness is the real murderer? Of course, that's precisely what I'm doing. Oh, Jesus, dude. Don't die in the court, okay? I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's a chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah, this looks so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Objection! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid grounds to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. Why are you stuttering? In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Oh, why, that's easy. For example, there's the name that the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even anything like that, you can read that, right? But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defense's name is Maggie, spelled differently, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. I just said that before! Oh my god, I'm so good at this. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie? Maggie. That is a good point. Miss didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Was there any way? Yes! Yes, there was a way. It would be best if I could prove the witness had... Yes! It's either this one... No, it has to be this one. Right? Oh no, it won't be this one. It have to be this one. Oh my god, I have no idea. What is this? Miss Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why you? How did you? Objection! Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. Pick me up and I give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. It just sounds like I'm saying different names of the same name, but different spellings. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was what her name sounded. How her name sounded, sorry. Objection! But Your Honor, this has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Miss Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor. Can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present... This one, this motive. This one. I've already lost 2 lives. Miss Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. We determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This is the phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artist? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Miss Wellington? This is an outrage and invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers around a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who read the brilliant artists. They discovered their genius, their work, and I don't care, Miss Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know that what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Objection! Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of this witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Or a victim. Ooh. Or is he a victim? He might be a victim though. Might be. Or not? All your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much! Isn't it? That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Miss Wellington, could you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Objection! Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Did you just say that before? You said the exact same thing only a few minutes ago. Please, let's think about the consequences of their phone call. The defendant had to repromise that she would return the phone. After that, what Miss Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then, would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that Simon saw something of the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington was waiting to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, was this something that didn't agree with the witness? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose points. Not obviously not this. What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? What was that? Not that. I don't think it was this. Or this. Or that. Have no idea. Oh my god. Hold up, sorry. Down. Dustin. I mean, it's what I landed on, so. 2 lives. Not 2 lives. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to his Oh, he saw the police officer. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone was a policewoman. A policeman. Oh. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see now. He could have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If you do anything okay, yeah. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are. Jesus, dude. Okay. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Evidence! That guy's really freaking me out. All you've been waving around about is a suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number, this suspicious call group, that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that the phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence! You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost. I already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone is. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your plan belongs to. What? Okay, you're speaking way too fast for me to read. It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem in our own hands with this phone. Whose phone is it without knowing that it's meaningless as evidence? Your Honor. This is bad. I can't let them turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. It has to be something it's overlooked. Fingerprints. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? We got there from Maggie. He wiped it off. What? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it. I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Are you serious right now? That's so much fun watching third-rate bash trash bubble like morons amongst themselves. Give me a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't take the number stored on this phone. Why not? It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. Here's all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my... Now I remember! What is up your face, right? Okay, I love this picture of him. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when... So the phone that we have, is that his? And does he have our phone? What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know. And this phone is to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, you cannot prove who the cell phone is. Your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? There's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? I'm Phoenix fucking Wright, bitch. Sorry. The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I would bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I reserve reservation at the Ultra Fancy Restaurant on the upside of town. Thank you for your assistance. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it at that? Raise an objection. Thank you. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Objection! Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness. Yeah, I know. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Pfft, I don't care. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. You don't get one shot at this. If you don't prove anything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross... Yeah, we know. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I say that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Okay. Please be this one. I have 3 lives on the line, thank you very much. Oh, I thank you, how nice. What? Here, please have one of mine, huh? Judge's business card? What? That's very fast, you can think it's strong clear, but I still can't read it. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? This is the time to be exchanging business cards? Your Honor. There's something very important about that card, and that is... the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. Huh? You wrote your cell phone number on the back? But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is it the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things, too. That is my cell phone! Oh, what? Why is my phone? Who's this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. That is... how strange. Could almost swear that you're holding my phone. I was right. You're... No, it can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. And he's down. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all abilities to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant Mackie Bird not guilty. Woohoo! Our first episode, our first case completed. That is all. This court is adjourned. Woohoo! We did it! Aww. Look how happy he looks. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? Can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, When I fell from the 9th floor of the apartment building, I was hit by all sorts of vehicles. How did you survive that? How does a 6-month-old baby survive a fall like that? I'm sorry, a fall from that far, from that height. I've had almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I never won or even tied the game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? Well, what's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. Well, what do you mean? Well, when I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. That's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Huh? Oh, I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That club didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up. Oh, well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find new life for myself starting right now. The next time we meet him, I'm sure I'll find a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. Oh, what a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are all still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to go to us, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. That moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. He's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person. I haven't got a clue. Seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else? I mean, we only did just see him, like, once. And this girl. Maya? You finally remembered. This is my Faye, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me, don't tell me you've missed me. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh, well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Guess I started from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, Lost Turnabout, the end. Woohoo! The Lost Turnabout. Oh, I've seen her before. That was no accident. Ooh. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. What person? That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Ini? finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. Well then. The events of that gloomy rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Okay. Well, I guess that's going to June 16. Damn. Alright. So that was our first episode for of Justice for All. And we won. Woohoo! Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you all enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. Goodbye!